From the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, Florida.
That is
some action-packed BBTag pulls on the way.
Yeah, so first on stream we're going to have Cow Hunter versus Zeus Assassin. So we got the chance to actually talk to these players. So if I recall, it was Cow Hunter was from North Carolina?
North Carolina, yes.
Yes, and he got out of his Smash pools. We didn't confirm if it was Ultimate or
He said Ultimate.
Okay, so he got out.
So both these guys coming up, Zeus Assassin and Cow Hunter, both Smash Ultimate as their main game, but they told us they're really interested in these team fighting games. You know, BBTag, it's 2-on-2, it's such a different style.
Yeah, the way you play neutral in like a Smash game, much different than you play in BBTag or in general most fighters. So it's interesting to see them come into the scene. The one we have is going to be Zeus Assassin. This is his first CEO. So that is exciting. We're going to see what they've got up for us. Did not confirm what teams they played.
Did I just hear Teddy?
Wait. Heart I know? DLC characters?
I'm ready for this.
Wait, they're on the same team?
Whoa, Teddy plus Heart.
Okay, so if you guys aren't familiar so far with BBTag, there's a patch quite recently, like was about a month ago now.
Around the start of June, end of May, somewhere around there. Yeah.
And they added 4 DLC characters, one from each franchise, and adding the 5th Fate that was long-awaited. Heart, Teddy, Seth.
But Bojack, what's the 6th Fate?
So we got Heart on the screen, though.
We do indeed.
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of controversial opinions about, you know, within the tier lists and whatnot, kind of talking about Teddy, talking about Heart. Heart? What do you think of Heart?
I think Heart is a very... She doesn't fit in the BBTag system mechanics the way you would expect because she's coming from Arcana Heart. So the homing mechanic in that game, it's kind of like a Super Dash from Dragon Ball, except you can block during the Super Dash.
Yes.
So, and she has much more control over it after it starts. So what you'll see her do, she jumps above your head, she does a homing, and she can choose to go left or right and do a falling jump A. And if you're not ready for that, if you're used to playing BBTag, right? If you're used to the Mitsurus and you're used to the Rubies and the Gordos, and Heart just starts flying at you, she can take you by surprise.
I couldn't agree more. There's a lot about this character. Like, she can be bad obnoxious with like Super Dash Assist, kind of you're playing Dragon Ball at that point. But but Teddy, we saw Attention Pulse. We saw Base represent the character. She did well, but we don't see this character too much outside of that. I can't think of anyone that's really been working on the tech with them, but we could be here today. But we also have on the other side Hyde versus Chie. Well, Hyde and Chie rather. So this is a classic team. This was, I believe, Dante Thomas was rocking this for a while.
Oh, way back in the day.
And now with Chie's buffs, her neutral is going to be kind of suspect, but she has the ability to just touch of death you with 4 bars with CC power charge. We're going to see.
We'll see how our players here are able to do those kinds of high technology.
Oh, just rocking that DP, ignoring all that pressure, and now we're just going to use the Teddy 6P. That's going to be really solid to contest the neutral. Charge up with that. Nice block in the overhead. Push block out, but the forward assist. All right. Nice 4P.
Wow, the throw goes begging. You see Zeus Assassin there charging Heart's 5B. It's because it has full armor while she's charging it.
Yes. So you have to hit it with the low in order to like kind of contest with it. But now we're solo Teddy with the level 3 resonance available. He might not be able to get to use it with the combo did drop though, however. All right, just rocking the resonance. Blocks the 5C, gets the punish on it. Can't press buttons after that. And
okay, here we go. Teddy's.
All right.
Before the patch, Teddy's air President Tomahawk cost no meter.
Yeah, that was a glitch, but now in this version it was fixed. So counter hit, and now it's one-on-one. Chie with full resonance 2, 5 bars, just gets the hit. Zeus Assassin. Oh, and you drop the combo. It's all right. Oh, next hit kills neutral. Lucille give him strength, and 5A. That's
so Teddy's 5B, the big baseball bat. Yeah, that is a massive normal that you have to respect.
Yeah, it is such a very strong tool in the sense that it's very it has a lot of recovery on whip. So it's something that you're kind of just like jump over. Kind of think of like a way to think about it like a fireball. You know, the classic like, oh, I think he's gonna throw out this like heavy neutral tool. I'm just gonna jump over it. So that would work out, but we're gonna see what Zeus Assassin can change with his approach options. We saw a lot of use with the assist, but
The 6P, the Tomahawk assist from Teddy, yep.
Yes, that was really solid with the neutral options. What I want to see is kind of what we mentioned prior when talking about Heart, the super dash assists, like using that JC and using Tomahawk to kind of cover that. Especially Tomahawk being a longer animation, you should be able to get some round start, full charge 5B.
There's the armor I was telling you about.
Oh wait, the burst punish?
Look, Hyde's burst is not very good, so she floated over it with the dive kick.
Yeah, so it has that kind of slight angle, so it's not like a very vertical one. It has that slight angle. It can kind of cause a lot of problems for different reasons. Oh, it drops the air confirm from the 5P, however. Tomahawk, just contest. Yeah, here we go. Oh, connects with the 5P, drops the combo, or 5A rather. Oh, DP, and you were able to recover from the Tomahawk?
That was almost a cross-up.
Oh, wow, a double 2B on block. All right, nice. Use the rush punch. Hard tag on Hyde, but just burst right back.
Wow.
Oh, no. What? Okay.
This is wild.
Yeah, air DP.
BBTag.
BlazBlue cross tag battle for the Sony PlayStation 4 and on Steam and Switch. All right, well, oh yeah, just resonates through the overhead though, and just, okay, we got the punish on the...
There we go, that was good, that was clean. That was a much better second round from Zeus Assassin there.
That was...
And Teddy's got the finger guns out.
Yeah, exactly. I like paused to hear like what Hart was saying, because I have not heard too much of the English dub. It is fantastic. But now we're going to see, so...
Something else I would wonder about Zeus Assassin is they're not really using many of Teddy's items, which is, of course, what he's very much known for as a character.
Yes.
Maybe I want to, maybe chuck some 4Ps in there. Maybe cycle through the paper planes, the bottle rockets, the barrels, it's all sorts
get to the barrel, get to the smoke cloud. So 1-1 right now. We're going to see what's all going on. Nice. The charge 5B has been Zeus Assassin's go-to round start. We're going to see block the 5C. Oh yeah, like we mentioned, that has full armor except for the foot property. So going with the low. Nice, just burst in. Doesn't want to hold that pressure. Oh, counter hit, but no confirm from it. Charge. Okay, that was kind of wonky.
So the armor runs out around the same time as the active frames. So if you trade with it, it's a trade.
Yes. Oh, no. Jump cancel, but did not get the block. All right.
Let's go, Teddy.
All right, do we got these? All right, so now we're going to cycle through some items. We're going to get some green missile, whatever it is.
I mean, when you fellow stream viewers turned on your BBTag for the Sony PlayStation 4 stream today, did you expect to see Chie versus Teddy?
I actually super did not.
Did not expect this.
It is a very... DP through each other.
DP!
Wow! All right. Oh, nice. Okay, so Cow Hunter living on a prayer right now. He has both. Yeah, Lucille give him strength. And now we're going to get that 6P. Just throw?
Okay, but it worked.
Exactly. Okay, get it there. Oh, happy birthday, Cow Hunter 2-1.
12,000 damage in the blink of an eye. Oh my goodness.
Okay. That was the happy birthday with the power charge.
Zeus Assassin was winning right up until he wasn't.
Yeah, because in a lot of situations with BBTag, when you're in that 2v1 situation, it can get very difficult.
So that is now 2-1 in favor of Cow Hunter.
Yeah, so 2-1. We're going to see how it's going to play out here. Zeus Assassin can definitely make a comeback here. So now we're going to see what's going to exactly happen. I want to see Zeus kind of change up the... I feel like counter. Oh, okay. That was just entirely what I was not expecting from the round start. But nice use of the fly.
You see that homing there?
Yes.
So he homing to the falling jump A. Oh my goodness, this is destruction. Look at that.
Zeus Assassin coming in. Okay, no perfect. Do not. And wake up DP.
It's not a perfect, but the only hit he's taken was a deep. Never mind.
Yeah, so the DP there. But that's all regenerable life. Oh, another DP. All right.
5 meter. He could close us out if he doesn't drop this.
All right. He tried to go for the extension.
I am so sorry.
You cursed. All right, Giant Vortex. Okay. Oh, and the 6.
Oh, the heart laser beam.
All right, we're going to get some charge 5B.
That round was something else.
That was actually... What is that? Like 27 seconds?
That was quick.
No supers? That was just pure neutral.
Well, look, Cow Hunter was getting a little bit impatient. They were DPing. They were trying to get away from the situation that they were in. And then the DP got punished. You cannot burst a DP punish combo.
Very
They died for it.
Yeah, if you DP, you're committing to it. You don't have that choice to... Well, okay, I'm seeing a Yo Scout is free. But,
Whoa.
Yosuke Gordeau. So this team, prior to the patch, I think was very, very strong. This patch, I need to see what it's doing.
Well, Gordeau naturally got toned down a little.
Yes.
A lot of his hitboxes were adjusted. He has more recovery on a lot of his moves.
Yes.
Yosuke, on the other hand, got some buffs. His moonsault is faster and leads to bigger damage for his B&Bs.
Very correct. His movement did get slightly nerfed, in the sense where like the stall options and kind of like playing more in the air game is less viable. But we're going to see what exactly it does right here. Route start 5P. All right, nice. Use the 6P. Oh, Tomahawk. Oh, just no punish on the DP. All right.
In this game, it is so important to take every DP punish your opponent gives you.
Yes, that is where you get your training mode combos, your maximum damage, and you don't have to worry about playing around the burst, but just DP again. He needs to get Yosuke out of here. That is a lot of red life on Yosuke and a lot of green life on Gordeau. Use of JC.
You see Zeus Assassin still just betting on the Heart 5B. And why not? Look at it.
Right there. All right. Oh, and he didn't repeat into the 2A, so that's going to be very...
If Cow Hunter maybe just doesn't know how the armor works.
Yeah, that could be true.
Oh,
okay, that was... yeah, he knows, he knows.
Okay, he knows now.
Oh, and he...
So what's the punish? He's going to do Heart Super!
Yep, rush punch, but Teddy... Oh, yeah, no meter for it as well. Oh, it didn't go for the Gatling into the 2C to punish the 5B. But just DPing him.
This is close.
Yeah, and now it's just down to Anchor Gordeau.
But Anchor Gordeau is no slouch.
No, absolutely not. We're going to see... I'd like to see him go for like an EX Reaper at some point, kind of just to control the more aggressive way Zeus has been playing. All right. Oh, all right. JC.
This is tense.
All right. Tomahawk, wake up super.
Punish, and Zeus takes it.
Yeah, there we go. So Zeus Assassin takes it. 3-2. Great stuff.
That is a good start to the second round of pools.
Yes, actually. That was very entertaining. We're going to see... I'm sure we're going to see more Zeus Assassin later, but... We're going to be moving on more with it. I really like the way he was rocking Teddy. Like, this is 2 DLC characters you don't see very much of.
Yeah.
Usually whenever I see Heart, I see Ruby Heart. I see Heart Yang. That's like the only 2 Heart teams I've seen, I'll be honest.
Well, we just saw Heart Teddy.
Yeah, exactly. And it looked like it had some great stuff.
If any of you guys at home have gotten some inspiration from that selection, feel free to train the team, put some tech on Twitter.
Exactly. Use your tags for tech, not for random match clips.
I think it was at #_HA for Heart.
Yeah, and
TE.
Yeah, TE for Teddy. I think it's Heart. I think Heart's the IHA.
And there's a whole Discord for it as well.
Yeah,
so
and make sure just to check it out. I'm sure you can find stuff with it and make sure to see if we're wrong, see if we're right. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah, that was fun.
I believe coming up next, if I can lean. You know what, guys? I'm leaning, but it's not actually helping me see anything.
We have if I recall, it's gonna be
Asmodeus versus Fire, it looks like.
So Fire, we're both CF players. We know Fire. Fire is a Kagura player from CF. He is a good amigo. And we're gonna see how it really... He actually did really well in the CF pools, but now he's going from
I
just...
think he made top 16.
Yeah, because he got a... So we're gonna see what exactly it's gonna work out with. So we played at EVO last year.
But that's a very long time ago, though.
Very, very long time ago. He was playing Makoto Carmine.
Yes.
And I don't recall if he's swapped because of the new characters. Because prior to EVO, we didn't have a lot of these people. We didn't have Akihiko. We didn't have Mitsuru, if I recall.
Yeah, it was Mitsu and Yuzu came out in the DLC just after EVO. Oh, and Merkava!
Yeah, Merkava. Akihiko was Aria? No, wait, I don't recall. But
something happened. Let's put it that way.
But okay, this has to be a button check, or is he rocking the Blaze Blue Brothers?
The Ragnar Jin.
I actually do like this team. Like, it's a very you don't see it too much, even though they're like kind of like if you keep pressing X. All right, it looks like okay. Yeah.
It's either a button check or a very, very respectful neutral.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very this has to be a button check, because otherwise that is like with 2A neutral.
BoJack, I'm not convinced this is a button check yet.
Well, Fire just took that round if that's the case. But
yeah. So where's the judge? That's a DQ right there.
So I'm assuming Asmodeus picked his team, because if you just go for a button check, usually if you just smash that X button on your controller of choice, you're gonna get Ragnar J. So I feel like he is gonna be playing Lene. Oh, no, he's playing Ragna Hyde versus Carmine Noel. So, okay, I actually think this character is mad cheap. Noel Vermilion.
So, look, pre-patch, Noelle was a meme. She was bad, low damage.
The
patch has helped her a lot.
So, pre-patch, she had a role as an anti-zoner, but, like, was, like, not very good at the anti-zoner role. I think she was still okay, but this patch, she got mad buffs on damage. Her 5P is very, very solid. Her sister really got buffed, and now we're going to see what Fire could do with this Carmine Noel. Carmine, though, kind of a victim of the patch. We saw...
look, people say victim. Carmine is the same. He just uses a bit more of his HP.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage to himself now. We're going to see a lot more of, like, where Fire's going to be going for, like, that type of indoor. Stealing his life back on that... Oh, and the Gauntlet Hades whiff in neutral. Now we're going to see Fire getting the punish here.
I'm sorry, you were talking about Carmine suffering from the patch.
Well,
this man just deleted Ragnar in 2 hits.
I mean, to be fair, like, 8k damage and 7k damage adds up. But we're going to see... All right, nice. So we're going to see Noel things going on here. Bullet dance. All right, Owen just going for the 6P.
So for those viewers at home, the things you need to know about Noelle are her 4B beats mids and her 2B beats lows. So you're going to see her do a combination of those two in the neutral to try and get around her opponent's attacks. Yeah,
it's a very solid options from her. She even has, during the bullet dance, we have like her B series. We have a lot of like mix-up opportunity. You have the C, if I recall, does the overhead. You have sliding low. You have a few other options from there. You get to go to EX for a plus on block.
Compared to a lot of other fighting games, BBTag actually doesn't have that many standing overheads.
Not really, no.
A lot of people get used to down back, push block. That's the way they defend. So for someone like Noelle, who can just snap into an overhead so quickly.
Yes, and it also is, it's the additional fact because the typical you see is 5C or 2C for high or low. But with Noelle, she has it tied to bullet dance, so it's going to be a situation where you have to be very aware of what she's doing. She's doing a lot on the screen, but she's doing a lot on the screen. Carmine coming in, get that life back. Oh, just a little bit too high with that. Oh, counter her on the 5A, contesting the approach. Fire just going to take the combo. Yeah, just waiting for the assist. That is smart. All right. Oh, yeah.
Asmodeus really needs to get Hyde out of there.
Yeah,
active switch, please.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see what's happening in neutral. Fire going for the little dance. Happy birthday to Fire. All right, and this is going to be a ton of damage onto the... Oh, yeah, but because the way it works with the happy birthday is that whenever the point character dies, wherever his like body falls... Oh, Carnage Scissors?
Okay.
So
he's not out of it yet. He's got Resonance Ragnar.
He has this. All right. Yeah, nice use. I believe that's his...
if Fire completes it, this should be it with a CC.
All right.
Resonance, double super.
All right, here we go. All right, EX. Oh, and that was just a blue beat. Carnage Scissors. And, okay, I didn't know the follow-up animation comes out on... I knew it comes out on block, but I didn't know the full thing comes out. But
the wake up, that was a little bit greedy. I mean,
it
was halfway across the screen. So there's now 2-0 for Fire.
Yeah, so there we go. So 2-0 Fire. That was a bit with the wake up Carnage Scissors. It's kind of like the ice super situations where it's a little bit of like a bust out attempt, but like it pays out very well whenever it does work. But in the situations like right there, it cost him the second game.
I do want to mention as well, like, in the last 2 rounds, we really just saw Asmodeus lose a character while his secondary was on full HP.
Yes.
Cannot let that happen in this game.
So there's a lot of things to pay attention to at BBTag, you know, the assist gauge, your opponent's meter, but the biggest, by all means, please... Oh,
3 times in a row.
Yeah.
This is the story of this set.
Yeah, you need to manage your health, and the best way to manage your health is to use active switch, using your burst, and using like hard tags whenever it's safe, to kind of make sure your team, because your team and most characters are going to be like 32k health with like total between your team, and if you aren't active switching, if you aren't taking out these characters, then it's just going to cost you so much in terms of like that total life that you can get back from regen. You see Fire do a good job with his health management between Carmine and Noelle. Double overhead. Oh, stagger pressure from the 5B into the 5A.
So what's Fire now? I expect he's going to try and get Noelle out. Oh, never mind.
No, he's just...
combo.
Yeah, he's just going to decide to take the set 3-0.
There's a clean 3-0 from Fire there to take it.
Yeah, so great stuff. So Noelle, this patch is, in my opinion, very good. And
I'm going to tell you, if someone said to me, hey guys, I'm dropping Makoto for Noelle, I'd be like, I'm sorry, what?
And if as a CF player, that would be a very, very odd sentence to hear. But in tag, I'd be like, okay, respectable.
Look, like we said, Noelle got a bit of love in the patch.
Yes.
She's still not, you know, among the top tiers, but she's not a joke like she used to be. So Fire winning 3-0 there.
Yeah, so Fire won 3-0, so we're going to see him moving on in the winner's side. We're going to see who does he have to play. Oh, he plays LTL.
Ah, so yeah, so we're going to have Fire versus LTL. I'm not sure if that's going to be on stream next.
So, yeah, I'm not sure who's going to be on stream next.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have...
Might take a hot minute to find out who's coming up next, but I think I just saw Ultimox walking up to the stage.
That's going to be... So, there's two things. So, before we talk a little bit about this bracket, I want to talk about Carmine. We've talked a little bit about him prior. We saw him in effect this set.
We did.
In the patch, he does a lot more damage to himself.
Especially jump C. Every time he presses that button, his health just goes boop.
But his general damage got nerfed. His super damage, his cash out ability, got really buffed with the way they changed the single hitting supers.
True, that was a universal change, but Carmine does benefit from it.
Yes, so I feel like the way he wants to use meter is gonna be more of that way, like using the bust out with the I'm not sure what that super is called, where he keeps them up in the air, So
splashy super, I don't know what to call it either.
But he still does well. I know a lot of people say, you know, Carmine dead, Carmine fish, but absolutely not. You just have to have health management. And we saw in that set, Fire had the health management to rock that character. We've seen other players, you know, like Reno.
Even though they increased his self-damage, they also made his self-heal do
much better, yes.
So if he uses that to end combos, it's not that bad. And he still, if you DP in front of this man and he spends 1 bar, that's 13k. Or some ridiculous number. Maybe you have to do 3 bars for that.
Yeah, I think it's 3 bars for the...
You explode.
Yeah, he is very solid at dealing damage, but you just have to have good health management, and it's been good to see a lot of players kind of stick with them and just to see what's going to happen here. So we're going to see what is going on. I hear a Batista. But in this bracket, so we're running 2 different pools, if I recall. But the bracket...
we got 2 pools running in this block, yeah.
Yes. So we have... In one of these brackets, we have... Oh, wait.
Who we got?
I can't hear...
So it's a Linne Hyde versus a Izuyoi Batista.
So
that's
that
a very
is,
interesting combination.
Yeah, that has to... Okay, yeah, I see now. So that has to be... If I...
Oh, it's Omnix. Our favorite Linne player.
Yes, so Omnix, we saw him on Tension Pulse Wednesday, this past Wednesday. He,
Victorious, no less.
Yes, taking the set 10-6, if I recall. But very good set. Omnix, known for his Linne Hyde, rocking not only a cannon team, but also a team that is like actually very solid. It doesn't do tons of damage, but has really good mix-up opportunities and set play.
Omnix plays the neutral more than anyone else I've seen in BBTag.
Yes, he will be okay with just playing that neutral. But on the other side, we have Scythe, or Scythe, rather. I have not seen this player play, I'll be completely honest, but I like this team. So Batista this patch is going to be very solid. Oh, nice pickup from Linne.
Linne did get some help in the patch with her confirms. A lot of them were very inconsistent, and they're now a little bit more reliable.
Yes, but in the same sense, with buffed assists and whatnot, we have Batista, who just got the whole deal. She got buffed in terms of her 5P has an additional hit frame, whatnot. She has just general, like, the deletion of CC Invuln kind of helps him a lot. But speaking of buffed characters as well, Izuyoi. This character got mad buffed.
She did indeed. She has a lot of solo combos that she just simply did not have before.
Yes.
If you get touched by her, which, let's be honest, she still has very, very tough to deal with mix-ups.
Yes, it's very difficult. Probably not as difficult as CF, but we have tons of damage coming out right now. And her 6P also now, whenever it activates on block, which makes it a good lockdown assist. Kind of similar to James Brick. Oh, was expecting the burst. Yeah, he was super expecting the burst, but was got caught off guard with a happy birthday, was not able to confirm from it.
Well, he's still firmly in control.
Yes. So something to note, right, with that decision there.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
like, this is a very, very high mountain to climb.
Yeah, tried to bust out, but did not get lucky. So what I like in this, the way Omnix plays, he has very good understanding of the neutral. He has very good setups. He has a lot of, like, whenever you play him, he will alternate between the varying setups. It's going to be like a neutral tech JB with high that's like hits once and then goes for a low or another instant overhead. He has a lot of fuzzy potential with Hyde and Lene. They both have like really solid synergy with each other. And we can even see how well it's performed. But he's like, we haven't seen Scythe really get to play.
Well, I mean, this is the lore, right? I mean, Hyde and Lene are BFFs.
Oh, the hover dash to go over it? Okay, happy birthday to Omnix.
It's going to be small. He doesn't really have the right...
All right,
wow,
just
wake up super.
So we cashed out some of that bar. So something to know about, so Wake Up Super or like Wake Up Reversal in fighting games has always been a stipend. But you have to realize in this game, you only get 5 bars, a super costs 2, and that is your push blocks. And push block in this game is so important.
The other thing to note, though, is like we mentioned before, DP punish combos cannot be bursted. So if you really want to bust out, but keep something as a backup, if you do a wake up super, you can still burst the punish.
Yes, you're opting to spend 2 bars to kind of reversal on wake up, kind of try to force your turn back, and the option to burst is available. Let's see. Hyde setup, sandwich, yeah, just active switch. Oh, and the Lene gets hit, the classic. Oh, yeah.
The other thing about Omnix as well that I like to point out is, if you watch Hyde players and you are just bored to tears with 5 BBB Rekka, watch Omnix. This man does the optimal stuff.
He goes for a lot, because 5BB Rekka is a good damage dealer, but they're A, more optimal combos, and B, he will even sacrifice damage just to get better setup. And in the long run, setup for, you just sacrifice like, say, 300 damage, for like 500 damage for a good setup. That is, if the setup works and you get the opening again, your damage is already made up. So like, it is such a good option to kind of make sure that you're going for the proper Oki, you're going for great setups, so you're kind of keeping control of the pace of the game rather than like, oh, I got this like 500 more damage and I lost all my Oki.
Especially, yeah, definitely. And especially in a game like BBTag, the damage is very front-loaded. The first like 5 hits of the combo probably do about 70 or 80% of the damage.
Yes, in a lot of these situations. And now we're going to see Batista gets the hit here.
Okay, we got some mix-up here coming from Sky. This is nice.
Nice use of the JC. EX teleport, yeah, gets the low JB. Oh, he dropped the combo there. That was supposed to be a 5A, if I recall correctly.
Look, it's okay. He's in a very good spot. This is the best position he's been in all set.
Yes, he's kind of good. That is not the best position he's been in all sets. So the DP punish here.
I can't help but think that was supposed to be a push block.
I feel like it had to be, because in a lot of these, air DP is not even invuln, so I feel like that had to be a mess up on the push block a little bit too early. TK laser not working out in the long run.
I'm sorry, did you just see Omnix tech forward into a wake-up throw? What a man.
That is a classic Omnix. All right.
You might have noticed there that Batista did not get counter hit. She takes that over from the Undernight games where she simply doesn't get counter hit. Like, there's nothing else to tell you. That's just the rule.
Yes. All the Undernight characters do have their unique traits. Lene has 2 jumps on Undernight, but in this game she already has them. So, you know what, let's give her a third, or like a third air action, rather. So nice. We get the pickup. Yeah, just goes for the super. This did, like we mentioned with the universal buff to the solo hitting supers, that did get buffed, and it was enough to Omnix for it to take 3 out.
Yeah, so in the patch, any super that only hits 1 character got a 500 damage buff, both inside and outside of Resonance / CC.
Yes.
So pre-patch, she would not have died there, but that 500 damage, that's a lot.
Yeah, it truly matters, especially in situations where you're already planning on cashing out. You're already saying, you know what, you're low life. This is the end of my combo anyways. So just getting that universal damage buff to some of those characters has been really nice, especially Lene. Lene does not do that much damage.
And some teams can really make use of it as well, like Mitsuru and Yuzu. If you get a happy birthday, you can do a, Yuzu rapid slash into Mitsuru DHC with the Bufadine, and that's a double happy birthday. Or you can go the other way around and do a Mitsuru rapid slash into Yuzu DHC. So you can choose to either do 2 happy birthday supers in a row or 2 single target supers in a row, depending on who you're hitting and what you're getting out of it.
So here we go. So yeah, it's such a nice buff, but here we're going to have, on stream, we're going to have LTL versus Fire. So we saw Fire earlier rocking the Noel Carmine. Can't speak enough about it. But LTL, tell me about LTL.
LTL is from the Canadian states, or provinces, whatever they're called up there. He is from Vancouver, I believe.
Yes.
And he's been rocking Team Scythe for a very long time. Now, as everyone knows, in the previous patch for this game, there was this thing called CC Invol. And Ruby Gord were the single best team at using it, because Ruby would be here, Gord would be here, and you would be in the middle, you poor, poor person. And Gord would just start spinning.
Yeah, and that entire space you just represented, no neutral would exist. Neutral was deleted until that bar was filled. But in this version, and mind you, prior to this patch, once we saw those notes, people saying, you know, team's dead, team's gone. You know,
yeah, people said it was dead.
And here LTL is, he's got top 8, he got second place.
They were wrong.
Very
the
wrong.
Team is not dead.
Second place at Texas Showdown.
Yeah, that was pre-patch.
Oh yeah, that was pre-patch.
Combo Breaker, he made top 8.
Combo Breaker, top 8. Gears, another Ruby Gordo player, won the PG keys for the Evo.
He's won the preliminaries. The top 8 hasn't happened yet.
Yes, correct.
But either way, here we go.
So LTL versus Fire. We're gonna see a lot of this team in terms of, like, we're gonna see what it can do this version. So it's still very strong. Like, whatever you say, like, oh, you know, they can't delete neutral anymore. It's like, well, yeah, but they control neutral now. Like, they still play by the rules, but they go very well.
And one of Team Side's biggest strengths that did not go anywhere is their ability to sandwich. Just take a look at the number of times okay,
right there!
LTL will jump over your head while calling an assist. It's just what he does. And once he's in, wow, okay, that's the power of Noel right there.
Yeah, that was a very strong option just to deal with the CC, but it did cost him with the 6P there.
Should we keep a sandwich count? I think we're up to 3 so far for LTL this round.
Yeah, someone in the Twitch chat, just count how many sandwiches LTL puts out. But RC gets the knockdown here. That was a change of this version. Wow, that's the Gutex shimmy?
I think if he had 4 meter, he would have just done double super.
Oh, nice spray on the DP. Did not hit it, so DP again. Oh, wow, that was kind of loud.
Rip your earphones.
All right.
He's got 4 meters. This should be dead.
Yeah, that's just going to go straight into the super. He's going to have to cash out all the bar, but that is totally fine. Always cash out.
Always cash out
your characters.
In every team game you've ever played, cash out.
Yeah, in this situation, you say, oh, you know, I'm going to leave a little bit of life, and then they still have their team. In a team game, you never want that, but Noel getting started, anchor position, and just goes for the super here.
If Fire gets one quick mix-up into a super cancel, he might be able to take out Gord.
Oh, he tried to go for the low, but it was a little bit mistimed. DP, nice. All right, what's the plan? Oh,
the plan
nice.
is run up and get hit by Ruby. No, that was not part of the plan.
No, that was definitely not part of Fire's plan, but LTL managed to use his buttons to his advantage. Gets a safe jump. Oh, yeah, just goes for the mix. That is a very solid option. So
very solid.
This team, like, so a lot of this patch, we mentioned before, Gord got nerfed, but Ruby has a lot of new tools to her disposal, where a lot of her specials are special cancelable. Incidents where we saw in that situation where Buzzsaw into double teleport, like the gun blast.
Yep. Yeah, it lets her land supers mid-screen. It gives her better safe jumps in the corner.
It gives her more damage in general. It allows for, like, from instant overhead, you're able to get a full combo compared, like, it's just full screen. Oh, nice use of the burst just to contest CC. So LTL is going to get his assist gauge before Fire, but it's going to be kind of close. Gets the confirm.
You saw Gordo's 5P there. There was actually a version of this patch that was in load tests where the 5P got nerfed, and then they just undid the nerf.
Yeah, because the nerf was a little bit much. But, all right, nice. We're going to get the route here. Buzzsaw, double gun blast. Oh, no, just goes for the one into the safe jump. Swap it to Gord.
He must not have been confident in doing enough damage. That might have been why he didn't do double super.
That makes sense. The 5B nerf did kind of hurt that confirm. You have to go more for the jump, but the DP, like the aerial DP Oki is not bad at all, but it goes for the Meteor Steel super, recognizing that it will kill with the DHC, and it kind of gives him a little bit of his bar back for what he cashed out with. And it also took some away from Fire. So now probably looking for a safe opportunity to, I was going to say safe opportunity to Resonance Place, but he was not given that opportunity.
That was quick.
Yeah. So that's 2-0 right now. We're going to see what exactly is going to happen here. So, all right, so we're going to see what exactly is happening now. We have, I really still like this team with the Ruby Gordo. I want to see, so we also, Makoto this version did get buffed, so we might see him go back with it. But like you don't really like just lose your team, especially whenever you get like these buffs to the characters. They didn't really play around the old meta in terms, but now with the change here, just taking that breather, possibly going to the same team, possibly going to Makoto.
I'm wondering, yeah, is he going to go for Makoto? Like, he really likes that character.
Yes. So we're gonna see.
Oh, really?
All right. Well,
really?
Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. He might
really
go to random select.
Never mind.
No up. All right. He just took it the
False
opportunity to get that breather and kind of just relax. So you know, I got kind of hit up in that last match. We gotta relax, reset the nerves, and get into it with 2-0 right now. Fire on the point where if he loses this match, he will be going into the losers bracket. Still,
oh, look at the sandwich.
Yeah, that was a very strong sandwich opportunity.
Like I said, even without the CC involved, that was still very strong pre-patch, very strong post-patch.
Yes, and another thing about it is CC, whenever you take damage in cross combo, you do not get regenerative life. So whenever he gets that sandwich, you just don't get that life back. Oh, nice use of the JA. Contest the 2B. Did not get the jump forward. Was able to continue his combo. Trying to get Noel in. Nice call out on the hard tag.
It's situations like that where sometimes you just want to let them touch you, push block, more tag.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, waited for the burst. That was
look, if I had the right idea, you can burst there, just do it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, he had to go a little bit faster with it. It's the right call, just a little bit late with it. But LTL did kind of delay it. Oh, another sandwich.
Was this man a baker in a previous life, perchance? Really is pulling out the Americano, the Italiano, the BLT.
The game station's Chef LTL.
The lobster roll, there it is.
Dropped the combo, but sandwich situation. Yeah, just goes for the EX Commander. He's going to go for another one. Read the jump out. You know he wants it. He wants it.
He wants to. LTL is a player that loves to style on his opponents, right?
Correct.
If he feels like he's got a confident, like he's going to have a comfortable win, he's going to try and do it with a big read. There it is again.
Another one. And just rested. All right. Might lose his gourd if he goes for it again. And he
takes it with the classic sub sandwich.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, using the instant air dash over to kind of you see the CC there. You're gonna say, I just want to block. I just gonna block this, and then now he just gets hit with that, and we're gonna see what is.
It's one of those things where even if you block that gunshot, it's like what comes next? Mix up, and mix ups on mix ups. They did a system change where starting from full meter, it drains faster for the first half. So instead of 4 mix-ups, you get 3.
Yeah,
but how are you going to block 3 50-50s in a row? How are you going to do it?
You go from this situation where you have like four, instant left, right, high, low, north, south, east, west, some diagonal mix-up into now you only get like 2 to 3, which is like, okay, so now I just have to.
It's hard.
If you have a coin at home, flip it 3 times. If you get heads, then you just blocked it. But you can kind of get a read with how they're structuring their pressure. It's not all just like a coin flip, but it kind of gets into that situation a lot of the time.
But now I know what you're thinking. You guys are home thinking, ISO, I don't play BBTag because I like blocking. And you've got a point. You have DPs and you have supers. But in a team game, they can just call an assist and hold down back.
Yeah.
And if you DP, everyone in the arena is like, wow, that boy just... he panicked. They'll talk about how you choked, about how you just tried to bust out when it wasn't your turn, and you're like, guys, like, what else was I gonna do? Like,
yeah, but in the same situation, the moment it lands, the ridiculous. Did you see that DP? It was so good.
Oh yeah, just like, look, guys, any one of you who is sitting at home, if you're looking at the stream and thinking like, I could do better than those guys, well, maybe you could. Turn up next time, come to the tournament. But one of the things you will learn is that on stream, there is a very fine line between idiocy and genius. It's a very blurry line.
That's very true, but we're going to see...
I believe I was watching earlier on, Flux versus Kilo.
Yes.
Flux got knocked down in the corner with Yuzu. So big brain #1, he goes for a wake up 5C. Now that's ridiculous, right? But what's even more ridiculous is Kilo air through him with Waldstein.
On the 5C.
Now that is just big brains on big brains back to back.
But you know what else is ridiculous? My amigo, PAG very own Fame96. He's got the Narukami Jin sticking with it. So, and we also have Cow Hunter back from the first match of the stream. So we're going to see what Fame is going to do against the Teddy Hart. So this team, let me tell you about Fame. Very, very solid player. Second place at EVO this past year, but things have changed. He's gotten top 8 at Climax of Night. He's gotten anything he's gone to, he wins the locals, he'll win the event, or he'll get like top 8, top 4, top 2. So he's very, very renowned, strong player, and his team got buffed this patch.
Narukami Jin has never been bad.
It has been very good. It's one of the harder teams for Narukami to really pull out with. All right, oh, the burst gets caught by the 6P, and now with the change, he's going to be able to get this set up here, using the 4P to cover all the options. Nice push block from Cow Hunter, but does not really work out too well for him.
So for those of you who don't read patch notes, Narukami's Raging Lion is now special cancelable on hit.
Oh, that was such a good block! Okay, so he's been practicing that stuff for a little bit. So what that was he whiffed the second hit of the Jin up slash, just so that way Narukami can get this mix-up going, and it is crazy. All right. Oh, just got called out for the 5B. Arrows of Ice.
He got hit before the armor frames started.
Yes, that is not frame 1. So if you have a good meaty, it's going to contest it. So Fame taking the first game. And another thing with this team is that the answers prior were, let me push block certain parts in this pressure, and you can get out. The addition to additional block stun on push block means that a lot of his options are just actually just super true. You just gotta hold this mix. It's very
especially at round start, he's gonna press, Narukami's 5A, I think it's 8 frames, 9 frames. It's very fast.
He's renowned as one of the 5A gods because of how powerful it is as a round start option, as a neutral tool. Gets the pressure into the Jin switch. Just DP him. Check him. All right, Tomahawk missile coming out. Okay, that DP was kind of nutty. Okay, nice. Use the flight.
So that's some more of that homing neutral that we talked about. The Hart has the ability to just super dash at you from full screen.
All right, nice pickup. He's going to get Jin out of there on the active switch, so he's able to get a ton of life back. Good. All right, this is Barnock level 3, so he's going to get the jump for it. Oh, it does not cover the 4 tech, though. A little bit late on the jump to cover the tech option. Nice, just DP, recognizing the gap. That's where Cow Hunter's been going for the reset.
Wow.
DP on block.
I didn't realize he had the room there for that.
Oh, Tomahawk missile!
Missile!
Okay. Oh, Lucille. Oh, it does not work out for him, but nice burst. Gets caught. DP of Fame's own. DP of Cow Hunter.
And he floated over the sword.
Oh, Cow Hunter going for another DP.
Okay, that was a little bit too crazy.
That was like a cerebral play. But, all right, full power Teddy. And Wake Up DP does not work out for him. Like you mentioned, it's a fight. It's a team game. You can block while your assist does the action for you.
In fact, even in that situation, even if Fame pressed a button and got hit, the Ice Sword still would have cleaned up the DP.
Yes.
There are certain situations, certain assists that just command respect.
It's a lot of, especially with Jin 6P, Narukami 6P. A lot of these situations where Fame will force you the situation yeah, you could try Wake Up Super, you could try Wake Up DP. I'm just gonna block it. Round start 5A. Oh, nice timing of the burst to go right past the 6P. Getting some of his item cycle. Probably wants to get towards that barrel. Barrel is where the items start to get really nice.
The barrel, the meteor.
Yes. And
the
then
poison food that actually heals my.
And then other ones like the smoke cloud to get kind of like Blake Shadow Clone makes it a little bit better. All right, nice. Goes for the arrows of ice. Gets bursted. I've actually not seen that.
That super is not very good at hitting bursts. That's the way it is.
Yeah, it's just a general good. It's just a general option. Nice, just recognizing that since get hit, going for the DP. All right, cross combo, and the double 6P just takes it.
Yeah, Narukami in the patch, his 6P changed from the 3-hit persona to the Fireball Zeodyne.
Yeah, so that's game 3 going to Fame. So Fame taking that very, very nicely.
Yep.
See a lot of good stuff from the team, a lot of his good tech.
Showing you, Narukami Jin, very strong at neutral, very strong in the corner on offense, very strong whichever one's on point, whichever one's the assist. He's a favorite to go far in this tournament.
Yes, predicted to make it out of this pool, make it into the top 8. I believe he's actually predicted to win the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. But
no, I can tell you he's not, because I can see here on the bracket, he's got a 2 next to his name.
Oh, second. Okay.
I believe it's actually base is seed number 1.
Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. Yes. So I'm sure Fame wants to take this tournament, you know, always qualify for the Arc Revo World Tour. This is a Arc Revo World Tour event.
Yep, and the only player here that is already qualified is Shinku.
Yes.
So many other strong players in attendance. They want to go to LA in November.
And we don't just have Americans trying to attend for this. Like, we have Fenrich. We have... Oh, who are the other players?
Fenrich and Abigan are here as the two Japanese competitors. I've heard rumors that there may be an Australian competitor.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I've never met him. He could be anyone.
This guy. So that's set with because of Fame winning that set. Now we're gonna have, well, we're not on stream yet, possibly, but we have our winner semi set for the pool. We have Fame versus Milk Kaicho, my amigo from Texas, and we also have Ultimox versus Omnix.
This is the tragedy, right? Like, for anyone who watched Tension Pulse this week, that was planned long before CEO Pools came out.
Like weeks before CEO Pools.
Weeks before.
And they said, you know what? Like, we want this set to happen. And the guys agreed to it. You know, like, oh, this is going to be a fun set. Good connection and whatnot. And then...
And in the other pool, we're going to have... It's going to be LTL versus Sharks. And it's going to be Jan versus Ronan Healy. So those are your 4 winners semi matches for the pools.
So, Jan versus Ronan, I really want to see. That is going to be a big body mirror.
I mean, looking at how they got there, Jan beat Chun in Lazy Guy and X-Zeo. Ronan beat Radiance Now and Oma Goma.
Yeah, so very strong players coming out. Jan is very, very good. He also can rock that kanji wall if he does not want to play
He was trying to play more of the kanji.
Yeah.
And I see that as just being a traitor because 40k is 40k. It's not 38k, Jan. You heathen.
He's going against the cult of big bodies. So, but then Sharks, if I'm not mistaken, Sharks is a Smash Melee Ice Climbers player that plays Aegis. So, we got our wish! We got Ronan versus Jan! Big body mirror! Let's go!
Big boys!
So the best thing, you can talk about this team. I'll let you rock with it.
Okay, so as a fellow Team 40k main, I can tell you this is the single manliest team in the game. Look at those rippling muscles there on the character select screen. These big boys have a lot of health. They have 20,000 health each, and you know what? We talked earlier on about health management in this game, about active switch, about hard tags and bursts. If these guys manage their health appropriately, they might actually take 50 to 60,000 points of damage to kill. And meanwhile, if they touch you, you explode.
Yeah, you can get like round start touch of death? Or is it round start? Or
no,
is it...
no round start touch of death. But
like
if you're in the corner and you burst or you DP, you might have just lost the game.
Yes, it's like both have. I don't. So I'm gonna ask a lot of questions with this. So how does Waldstein deal with Waldstein round start?
Okay, here you go. 5A is 11 frames, but it loses to 2A, which is 8 frames. But that loses to 5B, which is 15 frames. Now, jumping forward also beats 2A.
They're in each other. They're high-fiving.
Oh, look at the respect! Okay, so this is fantastic already.
I am so excited. So, Ronan, if you don't know who Ronan is, he got top 8. I believe he got 7th at final round. No, 5th, actually. He got 5th at final round. The way he plays Wall Taker, he uses Wall Taker's Spark Bolt assist very proficiently.
And for those who are lost already, Jan is blue, Ronan is green.
Yes, so think of it like where... See, so which one was blue again?
Blue is Jan, Ronan is green.
So the way they is that Jan is now the Hulk.
Look at these guys are swinging. This is a very much an in-your-face matchup. None of these characters can zone.
All right,
okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Jan's going to get some sort of mix-up here. He's going to be careful of the command grab.
Oh, it gets the JC. Oh! It's happy birthday, but a little bit too far to get the full confirm, though.
Look, for all these Tager can do, Happy Birthdays is not one of them. But that's a clean kill. Yeah, 100% dead.
All right, now good use of the DP there.
If you are attacking Tager on his wake-up, it is terrifying. Because he can either 720 you on the ground, or he can DP you if you jump. Yeah, and people say, well, what should I do? The answer is often, just back off. Walk away.
Oh, a Magnatech wheel.
No, so for those who don't know, Magnatech wheel is quite possibly the worst super in the game because it is a guard point. It's guard point. So what happened there is Jan pressed a button, Ronin did wake up super, and on reaction, you just cancel into DP with literally anyone in the game.
Yes, so if you melee that super, you're able just to cancel to DP. Very similar to where Yang's 214 BC.
So in that situation, just 720.
Yeah, that 720 is his best wake-up option, assuming that they're on the ground.
Oh, they're swinging.
Oh, here we go. All right, nice active switch. Oh, happy birthday! All right,
okay, look, Ronin has no burst. Jan's going to be able to take him most of the way to the corner. Oh, okay, yeah. Guaranteed corner knockdown there.
Oh, and just goes for the Tager. He wants Tager point. Oh, he was trying to go for some big reads on both sides. All right, goes for the command throw? No, opted to go for some buttons. Oh, and 5C hitting Jan.
I really like Jan. Oh, that's...
Oh, ice super?
That's a misinput.
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate.
I actually do like Jan going for the wedge catapults, though, because he's trying to get like an Eisennagel or something like that. And if he times it right, he's going to get it.
Right, using the stop sign.
Oh, that should be it.
That's going to be happy birthday to Jan.
Good night.
2-0 for Jan, the blue Tager.
Let's go, big. See, I love this match because whoever wins, it's big boys winning. Like, this match is impossible to disappoint, you know what I'm saying? And of course, with these pools, we are playing a 3 out. So whoever wins this is guaranteed to make it into top 24. They will have to play another match to decide who's in winners and who's in losers.
Yes.
But whoever wins this is going to top 24.
And that'll be held later Saturday. All right, nice. Oh, just DPing the 2B attempt. Running a caught out there. Oh, the reads!
See, this match is crazy. I love it.
All right, nice. Oh, wait, whoa, okay. That reset, we all know and love, but why did that just happen?
Well, Tager's air grabs, let's just put it this way, they're not very good. You will definitely pull the opponent, but it's a very much random chance whether it actually works the way you want it to.
All 2B putting in that work there. Very solid for an anti-air option. And nice. And now it's just guaranteeing the corner pressure. Stagger with that 2A.
That's a very strong setup. When Wallstein gets you in the corner, he can do... Okay, he was ready. He was so ready for that.
He's like, stop making these big plays.
Oh,
a little bit off the confirm, but the commando scoops.
He's got...
All right, Razor Brand? No Razor Brand. No 2 scoops.
You saw Jan respecting the DP there, and that's a very good decision.
Yes. That was...
He can kill. That should be dead.
Yeah, that should be... Yeah. Goes for the scoop.
And if Ronin had bursted, the assist would have been there to punish.
Exactly. He had to really choose between who does he want to have dead, Tager or Walls. But Tager has... Oh, it jumps out of the
Come on, Tager Mirror. Let's do it. This is a very honest one-on-one.
Yeah, this is true neutral.
Oh,
5C neutral! Abused!
When was the last time you saw Tager 5C connect?
I think on net play.
Look at how Jan is so respectful. He's not calling assist.
Yeah, no, he has... That was really weird!
Magnetism ruins combos left, right,
Spark Bolt Wars! So Jan...
For those who don't know, Tager's 2B, that ground tackle, it's not a low, but it has foot property, so it beats Sledge clean.
Yeah, so whenever it comes to Sledge, it has full body invuln except for throws and for foot property. So you don't need a low to be foot property.
This is true.
But most lows do.
I don't know about you guys, but I am very sports entertained after that match. That was fantastic. Can we get those guys back up? Like,
yeah,
I don't care about the bracket. Can we just
run it back?
Never mind.
But they're going to be playing the winner of LTL versus Sharks. So now, I'm not sure we're going to have next. That's set.
We're going to have to find out what our next match is if you find folks there on stream, but I think we're going to be jumping back over to Pool C1.
Oh, and is this... Okay, so off-stream, we did have Fame beating Milkaicho 3-0. So Milkaicho still going down the loser's bracket, still has a chance out.
So as we mentioned, Fame is guaranteed top 24.
And he'll be playing the winner of Ultimox versus Omnix.
Which is what we're going to get up for you
right now.
Next.
So yeah, like we mentioned, that's going to be Noelle S versus Lene Hyde. We saw this on Tension Pulse.
We did. And who do you think is going to take this? They already played a first to 10, but this is a first to 3.
Yes.
Very different formats. A lot can change in that time.
So if you think about first to 10, who won?
It was Omnix who took it 10-6, I believe.
Yes, but and whenever you think about it, Omnix lost the first game, ran it back for like 3 or 4 games.
Okay.
And then Ultibox took one. You know, it was I think it was like 4-2 or like no 6-2 at the one of the point, and Ultibox just ran it to like 7-6, like
So,
8-6.
If you look at
Or
those
7-6,
games,
right.
depending on where you cut it,
6-6.
very different result.
Yeah, it's like you could see a lot like where they are comfortable, where they're not. Like okay, like so a lot of what we saw in that set was like Noelle kind of getting away with a lot of murder. And for the first while, Noelle was kind of the problem.
At the same time, though, one of the things I noticed a lot was Omnix was just chicken blocking a lot, and Ultimox was not shutting him down.
Correct. So,
Ultimox was relying heavily on jab, jab, throw.
and then what we saw later in the set was both players adjusted to each other, and they were able to kind of Omnix being able to take care of a lot of like the Noelle pressure, adjusting more on the defense. Ultibox being able to adjust his pressure to kind of like play around it, like, you know, the classic fighting game back and forth. Adaptation of the adaptation of the adaptation.
So here we go. This is Ultimox versus Omnix, the run back.
Yeah, here we run back from Tidget Pulse. Not a first to hit. First to 3.
First to 3.
As it should be. So now we're going to see what all is going to happen here. Omnix, there's one thing I love about Omnix as a player is that he takes his time. Whenever he loses a game, whenever he like struggles in any, if he wins, if he thinks okay that there's like a struggle situation, he will just go to character select, just wait there. Routes on 4P, doing some work here. All right, nice trade, and now we're gonna see Ultibox. Something you need to know about him is that he is a very aggressive player. He is one to just kind of take the reins of the match and just really rock it.
So Jack, we both saw the man pick Noelle. I think that was well established.
You're very true. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Nice hard tag just to get in. Orbiter kind of contested the projectiles.
Orbiter is known as being one of the best projectile assists in the game.
Yes.
If it goes head-to-head with another fireball, it usually just wins.
Yeah, and almost every fireball that is the situation. Yeah.
Wow, that was ballsy.
Yeah, that DP. Active switch on the 5B.
It doesn't need any meter to kill. That is a good place to be.
All right, nice resonance through the mix-up. Cross up JC, however.
Ultimox is not adjusting those combos properly.
Oh, Omnix is now getting the DP beat. All right.
That should be it.
Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, cash out.
So with S, if you hit 5AA and your opponent is high in the air, the third hit of 5AA will not connect. What you can do instead is do a 2B and go into an aerial chain to still get a knockdown and continue your pressure.
Yes.
It's not going to be as high damage, but you have to adjust.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes with S to where, like, she does less damage. A lot with her combo potential kind of got changed, as well as her assist value with 6P changing from the double fireball down to the log startup. Good block stun, but the full fireball. So we're going to see what exactly... Well, we saw Ultibox using it fairly well. Being able to contest with the neutral.
I mean, that's one of the things that, with the change, the double fireball was really good for pressure, but the new fireball wall bounces. So when you talk about neutral and getting conversions, that's actually better in a lot of situations.
Yes. Oh, but that had to be a mess up DP, but very fortunate. Yeah,
Look at this. This is... Okay, I was going to say, this was some very patient neutral.
Yeah, but now we're going to see Omnix get his standard setups. Goes for the double fuzzy.
The fuzzy.
All right, that was a very solid option, and now we're going to get, goes for the setup. Nice.
The safest of jumps. That's not what he wanted, surely.
Oh, wake-up buttons getting stuffed out by the high 5A.
That's one of the things in fighting games. If you see your opponent drop a combo, don't wake up with buttons, because it's still probably their turn.
Yes, it's still probably their turn, or in any situation, they sure still like they're gonna be pressing the buttons as if they didn't drop the combo. Oh, nice! Using the 4B to get a bullet dance, doing some work here. That has been the bane. Okay, that DP hit so late. Oh, bullet dance! Happy birthday!
Ultimox.
Okay, so we got that. That is such a weird situation. I'm not sure why it's happened repeatedly. Oh, but another happy birthday on
Okay, so you just saw the 4B go under a mid. You saw the 6B go through a projectile. This is the power of Noelle.
This is the power of bullet dance. Oh, but yeah, but nice. Getting the punish there. Oh, yeah, a little bit too far.
It wasn't quite the right. Oh, no, that's a kill, but oh my goodness.
Does this kill? No,
this
no.
This is going to be an honest 1v1.
All right, but okay, anti-air. And yeah, so 1-on-1 and
so
1-2-1.
Prize 2B remains an amazing anti-air. And you saw there that he can actually, without even hit confirming, immediately do a 2A, reverse beat. And if he sees the counter hit, he has all the time in the world to pick up that combo.
Absolutely.
But that was really rough. Ultimox had the 2 versus 1 advantage, but you saw what happened. He tried to stay in and mix him up, and Omnix DP'd, and it killed the assist character.
Yeah, there was he got to... Omnix, one thing that happens a lot with him is that he loves to use the assist pressure and using the assist time in, time out, back to back, and it costs him a lot whenever the happy birthdays happen. Because happy birthdays in this game are, the way to think about it, like it's like, oh, you know, he got a 4K combo that was like a happy birthday. The way to think about it is that that's an 8K combo, meterless. Or what, and whatever may have you, whatever the damage is. It's double up and it's doing it on both characters.
And especially when it comes down to 2-on-1. If you're a character, if one of them or both of them are bleeding, it just raises the risk of calling your assist at all.
Absolutely correct.
Oh, that was such a strange counter hit.
Alright, getting that pressure started. DP gets active switch punished. EX Orbiter, we got these.
I told you Lee's hide combos. This ain't no BBB records.
No, yeah, he has the real stuff at 6.7. And he also gets that pickup from it. And a pickup from there! Oh yeah, expecting the neutral tech. 4-tech, get him out of the corner, but positioning got right back in there. Spending a lot of his bar on these EX projectiles.
But Omnix, this is one of those things. Ultimox is trying to throw out a lot of things in neutral, right? But Omnix was just blocking. And it's like, what do you do if your opponent just blocks?
Yeah. It's like,
okay, that's what you do.
Yeah, you get the bullet dance opening. Nice, using the bullet dance yet again.
Wake up 2B.
Oh. Alright, and the follow-up actually does connect this time. Oh, the cheeky reset?
An intentional reset?
I feel like that had to be a cheeky reset.
Wow, but he gets the active switch overhead. Okay, so this is a situation I talked about earlier. If he keeps calling Noelle, she might get blown up by Linné.
Yeah, so we're going to see what's going to happen. Nice, using the single hit super just to get that maximum damage.
She's very plus after that air fireball. You have to respect her.
Yes. Oh, nice. And
Ultimox is out of meter.
Yeah, so there's no chance to push block out, but probably going to opt for the res.
Oh my goodness.
No, got caught out.
I don't know what just got hit him. He just didn't block.
I think he was holding up back and then just stopped blocking, which is a very unfortunate situation to happen.
Because in this game, if you die without using your resonance, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Yes, in the same situation though, I do like the fact that you try to go for like a defensive option there, like a jump out or whatnot, compared to resonance in their face, because that's a situation that you're just asking, hey, I'm giving up this situation to where I'm getting sandwiched, I'm getting mixed. It's a very hard to, it's like, you got to pick your poison. Do you want to risk the oncoming mix, or do you want to resonance and risk the layer to it being the resonance plays?
There's a lot of players out there that have timed the incoming. If you finish with a super, they do like a whiff 2A or a whiff 2B to frame kill. You know what I mean? They set it up accurately and consistently. You have to respect it.
Yeah, absolutely. Omnix also one of these players. Alright. Alright, no, counter hit. He's trying to go for a button. Oh! Alright, stomps, but oh. Alright.
Those Linné 5Bs have such large range on them.
Yeah, they very solid.
Look, he got some good damage there on the hide. That's fine.
Nice orbiter.
There's the wall bounce.
Yes, that was the change in the patch, like you mentioned. Going for the wall bounce, but now we're going to get a combo here. And now, yeah, oh, a little bit too late.
Oh, there's a
early round.
Hard bait on the burst goes.
Ooh! It was trying to kill the Linné, not committing for the burst bait. I agree with that. Just
one thing I will say, though, is Ultimox, in that situation, he may have been able to close it out with a super, but he's spending all of his meter on push block.
Yes.
Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but that's how he's choosing to spend his meter. He says, I don't want to be in pressure, I want to be back at neutral, but it does limit... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that does limit whenever the DP happens. And now, Anchor S, he's trying to look for this opportunity to get started. Counter hit. Probably gonna be looking to get the Resident Blaze activate from here.
Is that enough?
No! Yes!
Omnix takes it 3-1.
Dang, that was
a good set.
Yeah, a very good set. Very crazy. So that was
wow.
Bad good.
And how do you feel? How do you feel about that match compared to Tension Pulse?
I think it was the almost exact same, but now we're also gonna have next on stream. It's gonna be LTL versus Jan.
This is something that a lot of people, the moment they saw the pools, they saw the assignments, they said LTL versus Jan. That's a match to watch.
That is a match to VHS, kind of record whatnot.
Yep.
This is gonna be a very good set.
There's gonna be a clip it button somewhere around here, I think.
Something like that.
No, wait, no, it's gonna be over your side of the screen.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
It's gonna be over there.
Yeah.
Get your fingers ready over that clip button. I think there's going to be a couple of opportunities to press it during this next set.
I guarantee with the wild nature of both these players, there's going to be a lot of good opportunities. Oh, but in the meantime, though, don't go anywhere. We will be running some ads. We're going to see exactly what's going on.
Stick around, and we'll catch you guys after this little break.
Oh, we're talking to him?
I can turn you down, but also if you want to take a break.
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to take a break. Yeah. You guys see anything? Yeah, we'll be back up in like a couple minutes, okay? Yeah, just let us know. Really? I actually time vlogs.
welcome back from that break. Like we mentioned prior, I'm still Bojack.
I'm still Isoropia.
And we still have a match that's going to be LTL versus Jan. So we're going to take a second to talk about this a little bit, like, gather some thoughts. So one thing to note about Jan, we didn't see it too much with Ronan just because that's a very interesting matchup.
It's a very particular matchup.
Yeah, it's a super unique. But in the way Jan plays is very passive. He is not one to mash. He is one to, if you're -2, he's going to say you can have that.
Even back in the Marvel 3 days playing his Hulk team,
yes.
You see him defend a lot, super jump, block. He's very cautious. He wants to work his way in, let his opponent hang themselves. Yeah, now, we talked about the Mr. LTL, the baker himself. Yeah. He loves his sandwiches.
His game station's Chef LTL.
I am really interested to see if Jan's passivity, or if he changes it up, and how that interacts with Team Sight's ability to put you in nasty mix-ups.
Yes, so a lot of what Jan needs to do here is kind of contest a lot of these sandwich situations, or a lot of the setup support. He needs to find ways to contest them. What do you think the team has to contest these mechanisms?
Well, Jan is famous for his walled 2A. In his hands, that move is a sword normal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the trade.
That actually worked out in his favor. That only cost 1 assist gauge for a cross combo, but getting hit here. All right, nice burst.
I don't like that 2B.
No,
it's something that a lot of Tega players do, but at high level, enemies will jump out, they will DP on reaction. 2B after a burst is not a thing.
Now we're going to see here.
And look at that, because of that DP, look what's happening here.
Yeah, double gunshot into the mix. Oh, wow, he was baiting for the DP. All right, Grim Reaper. Oh, that was a little bit on the weird end for the assistant. All right, and yeah, gets the start here.
He's going to get a corner knockdown.
This team is compared to Casino Night Zone, where you get the wrong call on wake up, you don't block the 5 feet. Okay, oh, I like this option. He could have been.
It's pretty rough. It's because Gordo's. So LTL spent 4 meter, but he got Gordo out, which is exactly what he wanted.
Yes.
Now, I can tell you, as a player of this team, there was actually something Jan could have done. When Gord does a super in your face, you can do a wedge catapult, and it will hit him for free.
Yes, it's a way to contest it, and you don't have to block it or anything like that. Just doing the wedge. Even DP would work, but that's kind of getting into that risky.
It's a lower reward.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what's going to happen in this game, we mentioned earlier about bursting after a super. Well, if you super in DHC, certain team combinations let you get your main character. Oh my goodness, that is so dirty.
That fuzzy on Gordo. All right, what's the mix? Just going for some mids.
Empty jump mid.
Yeah, and just go.
Okay, that should be a dead Tega.
Yeah, should be. He's going to catch up.
Oh, no! Oh,
he
dropped. This is tournament, folks. I don't care if you hit something 10 out of 10 times in training mode. Tournament is a different beast.
Oh, and nice confirmed from the gunshot. That setting up the 2B DP for the air unblockable.
And then he hit him with the Italiano sandwich.
Exactly. Which ending with a gunshot sauce, and then just getting that JA for the bread.
Yep. You want some salt and pepper? It's a delicious sandwich right there.
I'm sure seeing both these teams on the screen is creating a lot of salt. But, so we're going to see what's going to happen now. LTL takes the first game. Now we're going to see the classic, Reaper.
And this is so hard to burst, because if you burst, he can just active switch to the other character and punish.
Yes, and I like the way this team operates in terms of, LTL team for the active switch. I like both their active switch potential here. Oh, but did miss the top side.
It was pretty rough. That wasn't like the maximum range. It was going to be very hard for him to convert effectively off that.
Yeah, you had to get the full dash off of it, and
Wait, it's dead. He's got 5 meter.
Yeah, he got
So earlier I talked about Ultimox push blocking and not having the meter. If you save up your pennies, this is the type of cash out you can get.
Exactly. You're opting to kind of control more of these neutral situations or more damage situations. Just
good DP. Bad 2B. That's what I said. On reaction, they can see it coming. 2B is about 26, 28 frames. They can just press a button.
And not only that, I feel like that's a habit of Jan. After a DP is to go for a 2B, or after like a burst is like a burst they away tech, go for a 2B. Oh, nice.
Jan is looking. Oh, he just needs to find some way to get out of these dangerous offense situations.
I was going to say he gained a lot of meter in this situation. However, he only has level 1 resonance. And a nice block of the sandwich.
like, blocking the sandwich is better than not blocking it, but even better is not being there in the first place.
Very correct. Oh, he whiffed that 2C.
Yep, 2C whiff. Good reaction there by LTL.
And crossed himself out of the corner. And now we're going to see 2-0.
LTL looking very strong here.
But what does Jan need to do to come back from
Well,
this?
look, all I know is LTL must be waking up very early in the morning to bake all of this bread. So I'm wondering if Jan needs to wake up even earlier. If he gets up at 4 a.m., I think he might have a fighting chance.
He needs to contest, but nice use of the root B5B to kind of contest the round start 5A. Oh, bad luck for you.
And he's, straight into the turkey BLT. That is rough.
All right, nice save jump. Oh, it just counter. Oh, Sparkle, that cost him some meter just to lose the exchange.
Spark, oh my goodness. B-Sledge, very negative if you do the sledgehammer. So LTL was able to make advantage of that, and Jan had to burst.
Yeah, that was a very awkward situation to be in. 2C whipping. 2B! Oh, he got that. Yeah,
that was close, but there was no way he could have confirmed. That was way too high.
Yeah, sadly but surely, but very close with it. And now we're going to see what. Try to go for just throwing him out of the Gun Blast teleports. I like the concept. Frame trap with the 5B. All right, and that's the nerf. That's the nerf.
That's the nerf in the patch. 5B, much less vertical range.
Yes, he still can pick up from loss situation power the grounded 2B into 5B. Correct. Slightly aerial, kind of correct.
And that's a dead Tega.
Yeah. Getting his way with him. And now there we go.
This is going to be very tough for Jan, but his Waldstein is known to be strong.
Yes, he also has a lot of bar to work with.
No, don't do that!
Oh,
no, Jan!
That's not what you want.
Maybe he expected LTL to push a button to try and save Gordo, but in the end, he's just given him a 3-8, 9,000 damage, and Resonance is gone.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Calling you.
And he takes it with the Americano sub.
3-0!
And for those watching, LTL is in fact not American despite the flag. He is Canadian.
Yeah, that is a Canadian Vancouver native.
A Vancouverite. Moving on into winner's side, top 24.
Absolutely. I'm not sure who has to play up there, but
I haven't looked at the brackets that far, but
make sure to check them out on Smash GG.
Check out Smash.gg. As we mentioned earlier, both of these guys made top 24. Jan is now in loser's side top 24. LTL is in winner's side. And so we will be seeing both of those guys more tomorrow night.
Yes, but we also have, if you look at, so on the other side of the pool though, we have Fame vs. Omnix is your current winner's finals, and you also have in the other half to make top 24 for the loser's third is going to be Ultimox versus John Sequo. We have not seen him on stream, but I actually don't, I think he plays Batista.
I'm looking at the path that he ran, and he's beaten Darth, Proxy G, and Milk Kaicho to get to where he is.
That's no easy feat.
Not at all. As a matter of fact, though,
Ooh.
Ultimox was the one who put him into losers in a 3-2
close set.
nail biter. Wow.
So let's
I'm
see
keen for that, but first, we're going to have Fame versus Omnix, the winner's final for pool C1.
Yeah, again, the winner's final up there, so we're going to see. So I've repped with Fame a good bit. He is a homie. He is a Georgia native. So, but with Omnix, Louisiana coming through, both of them on the winner's side. I want to see. So this is going to be a very sword. This is like 4 sword normals.
4 sword normals.
Linnea Hyde versus Narukami Jin.
And Fame, of course, known for being a multi-game champion. He is already booked his ticket through to winner's side top 8 of Bleeds Blue CF to be played later on tonight. In fact, is it at 6 or is it at 8?
It's at 8, because after this, there's a break, and then it is, I think on this stream, is going to be CF top 8. But, so he's
come back later. We can see Fame again.
He plays Kogaton. No, not Kogaton. Who's he? Is it Soji? He plays
We have Soji, Fenrich, and Kogaton are all here.
Yeah, they all made, I'm pretty sure they all made winner's side.
Oh, wow.
But so it's Fame, and winner's side, it's Favors of the World for CF. But
Fame is the last hope, but winner's side for the Americans.
But he's going to be working hard to get the winner's side of this upper bracket. See, so Narukami Jin is mad cheap. He says it's fair. He'll always say that's fair. As soon as he finds,
Fame says a lot of things. It's okay, guys.
As soon as he finds something like mentioned prior, where like you whip the one part of the Jin up slash, like the aerial slash, and then like sets up for the sandwich situation. That's like an unreactable mix up in the corner. He can't tech out of. He's like, that's fair. My team needs that.
They need it. It's totally fair, he says.
And then Raging Lion's special cancel. That's the thing I do also like with this team is so Raging Lion, Narukami Instant JC got nerfed in the sense that it is a slower startup. It is more reactable. However,
by one whole frame.
One frame is all you need. But it now is special cancelable. Oh, it also has
on hit.
Yeah, on hit. On block, it's like
it's actually mad punishment on block
negative
now.
13 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting because Yang got a similar change where her jump C is now punishable on block, but special cancel on hit. So both of them get much better mid-screen confirms.
But the best thing from that is that he's able to do A slide into like the A electric car into 4P with Jin, and he covers he just covers all tech options. Oh, no special cancel. Alright. Gonna contest contesting the hide activation. Now, so you do have to be careful about whenever you activate your cross combo, you will have opportunities to where they could just hit your assist and just cancel the whole thing. But nice. Omnix and his game started. Alright, nice. Gets the sandwich situation. Could get something up. Oh,
he must have air dashed with Lene.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh yeah, 5-8 connects. Alright.
Oh, that aggression from Lene. What? When did she get on the corner? That was some
very high mobility with both these players and both these teams. And sandwich situation, that's fair. Alright, now he's gonna be able to get the cross slash. But it whiffed! It was a little bit too
low. That move has very little recovery. The fact that he was able to block straight after is
very good for him. EX to get him in there, yes. The good thing, so a change with the Persona characters versus the Persona, whenever you push block Persona, the Persona stays in your face and just push block the character away. And that works in situations like there where it's, no matter what, you're able to get Narukami out of there. But the low connects!
Lene is great at sticking close to the ground. Sneaks under that snowflake.
Nice setup for the sandwich. Oh, try to up backing. Air unblockable. Oh,
that's a hit.
Oh! Not ready to
takes first character.
But Omnix is also living on a prayer. Using the residence a little bit early.
I like that jump out from Fame. He knew Omnix was going to try and do something. That connected.
This is like 6.5k.
Now Fame is in such a strong position.
Goes for the low. Tank the throw. EX heal. Alright.
He's got the meter to keep throwing out those EX Theodines.
Let's see what is gonna happen here. Fame has a major
Astral! Yes! He did it! What a champion!
That is 0.01 on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
I've never actually seen that. That was kind of bad cool.
Woo! Oh, that was beautiful. Show us some love in the chat, everyone, for your first Astral of this second block of BBTag.
That was ridiculous.
And look, to be honest, that was optimal. There was no other combo he could have done that would have killed.
And it's also optimal in the sense that it does like well over the character's health total. So it's a very solid option. We're going to see now. And that was a good situation because in the sense with Astral, you need the level 4 Resonance Blades. You need to have 9 bars available. And it just, any life total, it doesn't matter. But against Fame, he had like very little damage on his Narukami. So it kind of worked out in his favor. But now we're going to see what the round start here is. Like
that was so smart from Omnix. Using the Kuga to float in the air to shut down the Jin assist during CC. So smart.
Nice, using the 6P here.
Fame has no push block meter, so this is a great opportunity to, just like he did, make his way in.
There we go, yeah. Using the something with Omnix that he's very good at TRM. He's very good at taking care of his resource management. Like, pay attention to assist gauge, pay attention to the bars available, life totals.
And Fame's out of push block meter again.
And out of CC. He's got no bars.
Omnix is doing such a good job of controlling Fame in this round.
Yeah,
Look at the meter. It is 4 bars to 0.
This is a much different situation that we saw from the last round, where Fame was kind of controlled for a while, but then kind of got the advantage. Sorry, but that's Lene.
Omnix is in control.
He is controlling this match. All right, yeah, I like the push block there for Fame, just to prevent the instant side swap.
But once again, he now has no push block, and it's over.
2B whiff is so bad.
Have you ever seen someone control Fame like this?
That is mad. Wait, so 2-0 right now in favor of Omnix.
Omnix is up 2-0. We said it before. Fame is the number 2 seed. He is expected to make it all the way to winners final. But right now, he is down 2-0. Omnix is just playing out of his mind right now.
Fame taking that second, relaxing. Something about Fame is that we've seen it time and time again. He'll be down in the set. He'll be 2-0, 1-0, whatnot. He'll take that second, grab a drink, relax, deep breaths, use his time wisely to just recollect himself. Because
you guys need to drink some of this.
Yes.
H2O.
Hydrate. Well, there we go. So, but one thing with Fame is that he takes this time really, really seriously.
Look at him. I can see him there.
You can see the focus.
Drinking his water. He's thinking hard.
He's, there's two things. So he does this a lot, and it does help him a lot. He typically will come back in these situations, but he also has another team that might do better in this situation.
Wow, we're actually getting to see it. So, we talked about Narukami Jin. He has played that since day one, and it is very effective. But since the recent patch, Merkava got a lot of love. Seth came to be part of the game's cast for the very first time. He has some nasty tech with this team.
Yeah, Fame has been on the forefront with Seth. He's been trying to figure out all of these different things. Like, we were playing at MomoCon, and then he was like, let me go to training mode real quick. He was like, oh, I just found this fuzzy setup. He's like, what?
Fuzzy setups, active switches into supers that are unburstable.
Yes, he just has a very solid option with this team. I want to see how this team interacts differently. Because Fame is still Fame.
Fame is Fame. You cannot count this man out.
Yeah.
He is down 0-2, but he's exactly the type of guy to do a reverse 3-0.
Yeah, in the exact same situation, though, you also have to consider that because Fame still has his usual player tendencies, how will that affect Omnix? Like, how will Omnix adjust just to the player tendencies on the new shell?
I just wonder how much Seth experience Omnix may or may not have.
That is also very true. Seth is not a super common character, but
cannot burst there.
Cannot burst there.
Merkava is one of those characters where half of his string is burst safe. The fireballs are burst safe. 2C, burst safe.
You can't burst in a lot of these situations. The EX, like fireballs, plus 20 out block. And it's burst safe on him. Nice. Oh yeah, using the 4P, below that reader with the hurt box does not actually connect there. Goes for the throw. And now we're gonna see command throw. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Using the projectile, Seth stagger pressure. Oh, nice use of push block. K transfer to 5-8. CC activates.
So for those of you familiar with his undenied iteration, Seth has these orbs in the sky, which sit there for a second and then they fire a homing attack.
Yes.
But if you hit the orb, it deactivates.
And also the homing on the orbs are kind of suspect. But now Fame in that red line sword, he's got a lot of health on his set.
Oh,
the arrow blockable, that is so good.
I feel like that's exactly what he was trying to avoid. But Merkava's DP is so strong.
Oh yeah, trying to set up the sticky fingers actually switch. Doesn't work out for him.
Oh,
but that does.
Seth!
Dive kick. Oh, that was cheap. Oh, counter hit. Did not have the 60. Ready to punish that. EX, neutral.
That's a dead Linnae.
Yes.
Famous.
Yeah.
Wow, there it is. That's the dirty setup.
So, Seth's 5 speed does not side swap all the time, but in the close range scenario, it will side swap. So what he does there is he plays around your burst positioning. We'll go for it. Like, we'll go for the 5 speed, sticky figure active switch, and it's a sandwich situation that is, like, just near instant.
But now it's Omnix who's taking some time to think.
Yes, and like I mentioned, this is something I do like about Omnix. He will sit there and wait. He's up 2-0, and a lot of people will say, like, you know, like, oh yeah, let me just ride my momentum real quick. But he's gonna take that second, think about the countermeasures he needs against Seth Merkava and whatnot. Because Fame can't change from this team. This is his team.
This is his team.
Yeah,
and I think he's still got a shot at this. You saw even in that match, Fame took an early lead, but Omnix brought it back, and both teams were around 40% life for a good while. And as a matter of fact, like, you got that Merkava DP. Had Omnix blocked it, maybe it would have been a different story now. So it's one of those things where he has 2 more chances to close out the set.
And we'll see if he's given that opportunity or if Fame is going to bounce back, as he does many a time. I feel like Fame is the most consistent player I've ever seen in this game to get reverse 3-0s. But could be cursed. Alright, nice use of push block just to get him out of there. He's trying to set up these orbs for, like, zoning. which I like the concept. That is
so dirty. That 4P.
Drop bows on him. Oh yeah, he tried to go for a nice jump out.
Okay, I don't know if he just guessed the throw or if that was an option select, but he just jumped up and dived. Oh my goodness. This is going to be big.
Yeah, so he has the 4 bars. I don't know if
He can call assist.
Yeah.
He can kill Seth.
Yeah, there we go. And yeah, just goes
Keep it
3-bar
simple,
kill.
nothing fancy. Okay, Seth is a 14k HP character.
Yes. Very frail, but Merkava's 16k. Gonna have to find his way out of here. Only level 2 resonance though. And he's already popped it, so it's gonna be a disadvantage for the rest of the set.
And it's only level 2, so he's not even getting that much meter.
And he's also, because of the EX cooldown with whenever you EX moves, the meter gain is nerfed. So it's costing him more, so he only has 1 bar now to really work with effectively. 5C was not expecting to connect. Alright, nice. Sticky fingers.
Omnix needs to get Linné out. He needs to heal. Okay, that's okay.
That's fine, that's fine.
It's only 1.2. 1.8, sorry. So now Linné's going to heal up in the back.
Ooh, but the 1 EX Fireball, it covers such a strong range.
But I do want to point out, Fame has no meter. There is no more EX Fireball. There is no push block. If he's going to win this with Merkava, it's going to be the honest way.
By zoning out.
And when I say honest, I mean full screen glide cancel JB.
Yeah, he's able to get 6k off of that, pretty much. Oh, a little bit too far away from the instant overhead. EX neutral. Run up 5 beats, get the repeat. That is something to know about Merkava, that his repeats are minus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but the no punish for the assist?
He could have just used an assist punish.
Yeah, he could have.
Linné was standing right in front of him.
Called that Linné 5P or whatnot, but
Omnix is just struggling to find a way to get Merkava out of the sky.
yeah, he is struggling really hard against Merkava's zoning tools, and like his aerial presence has been such a problem. Sticky fingers, not connected, but unfortunately the block counter hit on the JB.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. There it is.
I wanted Fame to jump there, just to jump cancel.
Oh,
Fame, you're...
But he can't finish it, can he?
No, yeah, he was a little bit too far. Nice throw attack. EX Fireball.
This is still anyone's game.
Yeah,
This
this
is
can
so
go
close.
either way. EX Fireball just to win the neutral situation, but just try to buy his time. CC, not a factor. Alright, now
This is so tense.
next hit kills on all 3 characters. He has to be super careful with how he treats higher. The TP's gonna connect, and Linné is so close to being dead. Next hit kills are released.
Oh my goodness!
Dive
Makes a comeback!
Dive!
That was a solo Merkava.
That-
No resonance. Just pure neutral.
That is so big for Fame, because that is a confidence boost. That is a 2v1 situation that he took advantage of the stall. He took advantage of the fireballs, the zoning, to really just force these like small mistakes here and there and be able to take it from him.
And Fame's one of those players, like, to be so confident to bet on a DP in a situation like that. He had just blocked a Palebringer in the air, and he was falling to the ground, and he said, I'm going to DP. I'm going to bet it all on this one button.
Not only that, he got punished for a DP, just like right before that.
Well, actually, I want to call it, he didn't get punished for another DP.
Because of the assist. It's
So
very...
for Omnix, I want to see him adapt. I want to see him get Merkava out of the sky. I think Palebringer is actually a really good answer. It's going to make him block at the very least. But he just wasn't going for it. Maybe he was afraid of the fireballs. Who knows? But this is 2-2.
Alright, nice counter hit on the fall.
That's a good way to start for Omnix. That's about a third of Seth's life. Like we said, he is a very low HP character.
Yeah, Seth has a lot of tools, good mobility, good orbs and whatnot, like solid frame preps and everything you can want. Besides the health gauge. The health gauge is going to be at that 14k, the lowest in the game, alongside with New and so many others. But
No, it crossed up.
it's a little bit too weird to hit and not adjust properly for the cross-up. Alright, and now Fame calls that 5P. Getting that sandwich situation started. Oh, but was not expecting 5P to hit.
He actually got hit by accident. That's interesting.
Sticky fingers whipping there. Nice push block to get out, fly away. My people need me. Oh, the 4P working out for him. Alright, nice.
Look at Seth's HP in the back.
That is,
He is bleeding every time he gets hit as an assist.
yeah, he's gotten hit quite a bit actually. Oh, and the whip 5P is going to be a punish.
And there's no burst. No burst available.
But no super as well for Onyx, so he's going to need a little bit more.
Wow.
The whiff TP.
Okay. I don't think that was an intentional bait, but that's what it ended up being.
His name is banned from DP. It happens many a time, but
and that's
it. Optics with the upset, getting out in winner's side of his pool.
That was a fantastic match. The amount of adaptation you just saw there, the flexibility, the agility of these players. You have to make decisions like on the spot. There's no pause in BBTag.
No.
You have to go and you have to go and you have to go. You have to make a decision, and even if you're not 100% sure, you have to back yourself.
That was a very solid play from Omnix. We saw the character swap. I think it really helped Fame, but still having those players DPing a little bit too much.
Look,
it worked at once, and it really, really helped him.
It's a couple of times where it worked, a couple of times it didn't.
And that's just
Fame is not out of the tournament. He's just in the losers bracket. So he still, tomorrow night, is going to get to play, and he's going to try and make his way to top 8 to prove that he's got the stuff.
Absolutely. He's going to have to rock that losers top 24 that we're going to have tomorrow, Saturday. I don't remember what time it is. But with that happening, we still have other pools. We have LTL made it out, winner side his pool, Jam went out. But we have these loser semifinals to make this top 24.
Because as we discussed, we have 3 people getting out of every pool. So we've got 4 of them set in place, but there's 2 more to come.
Yes, so the loser finals we have, I'm not sure which one's going to be on the stream first. We have Ultimox versus Dawn. Dawn, how do you say that?
Don Cisco.
Don Cisco?
Please correct us if we're wrong, but I believe it's Don Cisco.
Yeah, I have no clue how to actually pronounce it. But
and on the other side, we're going to have Ronan Healy,
versus
the Waltega,
versus Omaguma.
Which I have not seen Omaguma all day. I have no idea who he plays.
I'll be honest, I have never heard of Omaguma.
If anyone's in the chat, feel free to let us know a little bit more about this fantastic player.
Yes, absolutely. He's made it so far. He's at his he's at the cusp of getting out of these pools. And that is not CEO is stacked.
I mean, to get to where these guys are, you need to have won at least 4 or 5 matches, depending on how early you get sent to losers. That's a lot.
Not only that, if you look at it, like if you go on your Smash EG and check out these brackets, Dawn won 3-0 for his first match, then had that incredibly close set with Ultimox, 3-2. And then ever since then, it's been 3-0 over Dat, 3-0 over Pro, 3-0 over Milkaicho, and now he's up in the run back.
So here we go. This is, I believe it's good. Ultimox. No, it's going to be Ronan Healy, but
it's going to be.
I'm going to stop talking until I can see the players. Okay, so it is Ronan Healy versus Omagoma.
Yes. So this is going to be. Okay, so yeah, I was correct where he was playing Batista. 9 Batista.
9 Batista. That's a very interesting composition.
Yes. So the mobility is generally like not super great with this team. However, the damage is solid. The zoning potential is great.
But I mean, look at this. This is Big Boys versus Zona's Central.
You right? All right, now we're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Oh, did you see that air throw attempt?
Yes, that was.
Ronan.
Oh, but hey!
Well, settle down, Ronan. It's only game 1.
All right, but here we go. Okay, he doesn't need to settle down if he gets that 2C. And the bait!
Whoa, this man is just reading him like a book.
And not only that, but he gets the Sparkle on the assist to add that extra damage. So I noted earlier whenever he was playing Ken was that Ronan in most more traditional matchups is using Sparkle like right there, he steals his turn back.
It's funny because this team is actually amazing, and there you go, at stopping Spark Bolt assist. 9 has 5 BB, Batista has lasers. It's actually very tough to give Tega the room he needs to charge that Spark.
That's going to be something that Ronan might have to adjust to.
That's not going to work.
Oh yeah, but that actually did work out for me. He only took 700 damage from that because of the assist call there.
So there, Omagoma push blocks. He actually should have just defended. Sledgehammer is about -16 on block.
Oh, air. Yeah, Atomic Collider. Nice burst. Droid right before the armor frames. Try to go for the scoops. DP is air unblockable. Oh, and he tried to throw him out of the 2D animation, but Wild 60 cover him real nice. Give him the jab.
Just jab him. Jab him again.
Oh, yeah, try to go for that jump out. Oh, nice Spark Bolt. That's game 1.
Okay, so the 5BB, I believe, is a projectile. So unless I'm wrong, I'd have to watch someone clip it, but I believe Spark Bolt just beat 9's 5BB as a projectile.
I'm like 90% sure it actually did. That is crazy. So let's see what will happen now.
Are we going to get 2 big boys coming out of this pool in the top 24? I hope so.
That would be great. But at the same time, Omaguma, we have 9. We haven't seen 9 all day. We're going to see what they can do.
And this is definitely one of those matches that if the big boys get in, they can just overwhelm you. But if Omaguma manages to control the pace of this matchup, like he's doing right now, play it slow, play it neutral, call the fairy.
Oh my goodness, he just text button.
Amethyst is a really good button against walls because it moves so slowly. You see that 2A. We talked earlier about that sword normal. It has a great hitbox and very little hurtbox.
Oh, but the whip punish on the 2C from Omaguma's 5B.
Is it going to be a burst here? There it is,
Yes.
and it's a clean punish.
This is totally fine.
Oh, that's an unblockable. That's dirty.
Oh, but did not get the full confirm.
So you saw there that the vines on the ground get low. 9 just jump aerial, unblockable.
Nice. Denying the punish on the beam. Overhead was not ready to confirm with the sparkle.
Let's be honest, hands up in the chat. Who knew that Tager's 4th hit at a 5A was an overhead? Be honest, who knew?
Nice DP. Oh wait, no, my bad. That was a nice block. Block DP from Omaguma.
And clean round 2 from Omaguma.
So the thing with big boys, they mentioned a lot, 40k, lots of damage, very explosive nature, lots of dice rolls. But an experienced player against this team will prevent the dice rolls by playing this neutral game, by playing more out of their range, kind of contesting them more whenever an assist is called and whatnot. And Omaguma has not only, it seems like not only he has the experience, but he has the team perfect for it.
I mean, you've seen how Omaguma will pull the fireball assist from Batista and then just teleport. Just teleport. And it's like, what are you going to do about it? If your command grabs can't touch someone in the air, they can't touch someone teleporting. And with that assist pressure, if you try for it, wow, a raw tag, okay.
Yeah, he's trying to go for a raw tag, trying to deal with unblockables. It does not work out for him. Oh,
The double teleport, look at that.
That's happened twice now. Omaguma has had a assist punish on an overextension, and it just leaves like 700 damage, 900 damage. Nothing to really work with. But nice.
Okay, I actually really like that burst.
Yes.
A lot of people in this game, they'll only burst when they get hit. But actually, if you're in a bad CC sandwich mix-up, if you see a point where bursting on block is guaranteed, it's actually a really good idea.
Yes, it's a situation where you're risking your assist and just saying, I'm going to commit this in order just to get this pressure started. Nice block from Roden.
Whoa,
Double
these!
block.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay.
third time's the low.
Okay, but those were some solid blocks.
Yes, absolutely. DP, nice. I like to use the push blocks to reduce the block set. Well, okay, she just did the... Oh, goodness. She just spitty spit all three.
Beast Ledge is a bit funny for the fact that it can turn around if the point character crosses you up. So I think Omaguma wasn't expecting it.
Oh, but...
No,
oh,
that's... No, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can do a better punish than that. You had a 5A.
Just go for the scoop, get that guarantee. And that whip punish with the laser super.
One of the interesting things you can do with Tager in that situation, if you Spark Bolt and assist, you can actually go straight into Magnetech Wheel. They might punish you, but if you kill the assist... Oh!
Oh, but if you kill the assist, like he just...
He's dead!
Scoops!
Nah, laser
Yeah,
wings, laser wings.
And that was a happy birthday!
Tager's dead!
Nice.
Omaguma's back in this!
Alright, so let's see what's gonna happen from here. Counter with the 4A.
Does he have these combos? Does he have... Okay.
He did not want to risk extending it into the astral.
The time bomb super, you can...
Oh yeah.
Oh, he wanted it.
Roden was like, my best way out here was that astral with him. Oh, nice throw.
That was a good throw. Okay, that was good throw baits there. Good throw baits.
Yeah.
So I will say, Omaguma, look, I'm not a 9 player, but I've talked to Uri, and he tells me that if you're in Resonance, the best way to do damage is to do Time Bomb, and then use another bar to instantly detonate. You can loop it into itself before going for a Resonance Super.
Yes.
So, I don't know, maybe that would have been enough to close that. Doesn't matter. Omaguma takes the game anyway.
Yes. Even in that situation, kind of just forcing one more RPS situation. But that assist buff from Batissa's 5 feet is going to come through here. And now he's going to be able to get the same setup. Oh yeah, nice 4 tech from Roden.
Oh, he missed the 2C.
Oh, it's a happy birthday. Doesn't get any reward off of it, really, but
You see how Omagoma is just playing it slow. He's running away to full screen. Ronan is whiffing buttons like Eisennagel, and he just whiff punishes all day, every day.
yeah. Omagoma's been doing a really good job of preventing Ronan's like bars and like resources from being very effective. Like, for example, one right there.
He's got Telfight out now. That's a lot of pressure. Oh, very nice.
TRM.
TRM.
Using the push block right there.
Good reaction there, but he can't. He needs one more bar. That's one thing with Tega. If you burst and he calls roll, he needs a meter to spark roll. Otherwise, he cannot combo.
We're going to see Omagoma on set point and looking good this game.
And so you see Tega. He's calling Tega 6P. But look, he just got hurt very badly by calling that.
Yeah. Very hard to be a nice. Using the DP to get out of there. Sets up for the post on block.
Ronan, it is not your turn, buddy.
Using that again.
Your turn.
Alright, what's the plan here? Nice blocks.
Wow.
Evade.
Your turn.
Now. Oh, yeah, 360.
It's the teleport. It's very tough to deal with. Ronan is not out of this yet.
Oh, goodness. Override slide. Yeah, the whip punish.
Okay, this might kill. No, he drops the combo.
Yeah, he doesn't go for the full route.
An instant overhead takes it. Omagoma moves on to top 24, knocking out Ronan Healy.
Very good stuff over We saw
Okay.
a lot of like good experience in the matchup, kind of forcing more of like playing his range. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Batista has that good close range with like her good normals and whatnot, but her zoning and her like range is super good.
What I really liked was the adaptation. In round 1, Ronan just ran him over. Omagoma slowed things down. He just went to full screen. He waited for Ronan to rush in, and then he pressed 5B. It was just 5B. That was the story of that match. Was stand out of range, 5B.
Yeah, that was a really solid option. And using 9's effective like 5B range, using a lot of like just saying I'm gonna slow it down, call assist step, you know, just 5B, using laser, using all these things, using Scarlet Vein assist is gonna be very strong. So he made it for the top 24 loser side.
Yeah.
Loser's third. But
Now, we're going to have the final match of this block. We're going to have Ultimox versus Don Cisco.
so we have not seen Don Cisco yet. We saw Ultimox versus Omnix. Omnix
Yep.
yeah, the bullet winners. We're gonna see what can Ultimox do. Ultimox we talked a little bit about before. You don't know well as a very aggressive player. Like will oftentimes use Bandit Revolver is the actual name of it. Twitter corrected me. So using Bandit Revolver sequence just to like in neutral to kind of deal with a lot of situations. Whereas I don't know about S. Like we saw a lot of great things about S. We saw a lot of the JC. We saw a lot of great setups with it. He's making S work. Like look really convincing.
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame. Like, S did not get a lot of love in the patch. They slowed down her 5A. They hurt her, well, depending on who you talk to, her assists were either nerfed or left more or less the same.
Yeah, it depends on the team composition at that point. So, Mitsuru Kijo versus and Batista versus Noel S.
This is a strong team. This even before the patch, this was a strong team composition. Batista's 5P works very well with Mitsuru's jump B. This is a team where either character works very well on point.
Yeah, it's a situation where Batista we just saw using a lot of effective zoning, great effective range, close range, and long range, and minimum range can be a little bit iffy. Mitsuru, on the other hand, we have not seen this block.
This is true.
It's very odd actually, but
Yeah.
But so one of the 5A gods we'll probably see route start 5A 5P.
Is this a button check? It's a button check.
Button check. Okay, makes sense.
Even in a button check, Mitsuru's round start 5A.
Route start delay 5A, but so Mitsu is a very solid character. Instant JB is going to be a instant overhead. You have JA, which is very, very good. One of the best buttons in the game.
One of the best buttons in the game.
You have it's nice falling button, good hitbox with it, very solid. You know, to give. It's so, and then like that's the pressure, right? They're blocking, and then
it's great because you can just press jump AA, and if they get hit, it's an auto confirm into jump AA.
Yes,
It's a wonderful button.
and it has a lot of good synergy tools. Mitsu is a character where you don't need too much for synergy-wise. You just need like very, dare I say, like bare minimum is like assist to convert off of instant JP.
I think every character has at least one assist that works with her JP. Let's be honest.
Yes, absolutely.
Batista's is special because of how long it keeps them in hit stun for.
Yes, and you're able to like kind of get a feel of what the situation is. Oh, round start 5 with the JP.
There it is.
Bandit revolve.
S's wall bounce 6P.
Yes, it worked out for him a little bit. It kind of made the confirm awkward though. Oh yeah, that's
So,
body involved.
Coup Droit is feared. It is a very fast, it is 8 frames, very small hurt box, but guess what? It's a mid. And you know what Noelle does to mids? Tell him, Bojack.
But you can throw that. That is a throwable. So that was actually a really smart option from Don Cisco.
It's a TP festival.
He just using the defensive burst like you mentioned earlier just to get in there.
It's a bit of a super kick festival if you might put it that way, if you know what I'm saying. sorry, that's tomorrow night. Oh, that's a shame.
Cat Scratch Fever getting caught with like the very end of the beam. EX projectiles to kind of get in. Nice use of 5P, I really like that. Set up the crest. Instant overhead not working out. Let's see what the exact plan is here. Yeah, did this wall.
Okay.
Pressure.
So that's one of those setups, right? Very common with Batista teams where they'll CC and they'll just alternate between lasers. Now, it's high pressure and there's no mix-up. So you really need to actually just chill out, block it, and don't spend meter switch blocking.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation where you have to just really be patient. If you mash button, you're going to get hit. So you just need to be patient, be ready to block the action switch. But, here we go. Nice EX laser.
Oh no, he drops it.
Oh, it's throw.
Okay, never mind. Ultimox picks it up.
Nice overhead, and that's going to be game 1 to Ultimox. That was a very long game 1.
That was, yeah, but it was very close as well. You saw the red health there on Ultimox's side. That could have gone either way. I think I'm seeing how this went 3-2 in the winner's side.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of player interaction that's being kind of like thrown here and there. Like you're seeing a lot of good options. I want to see if he's going to use that 5 AP for the round starts to kind of keep control of that ground game. I'll just jump back by B. But that's body involved and error blockable DP. That's a good way to start a round.
And that was a solid no.
That's not a good way
okay.
to
So Ultimox was actually plus in that situation. He was plus and he pressed DP.
I'm not sure exactly why that is, but like why we offer that, but I'm sure there's some sort of reasoning. Nice, goes for the throw.
Okay, here we go. Don Cisco turning up the heat. He's got the corner knockdown. He's got 3 bars.
Instant overhead into the throw. Yeah, he has to call it. You're still going to take some damage to this. It's better than having a dead character.
I'm just looking at the meter advantage here. 4-2. Don Cisco is in control right now. And S is dead.
Wow, actually, wow. That's something you have to be very careful with your assists. In a lot of these situations, you can just get exploded. Like right now, gets caught with the very end of it.
That was a much faster game too.
Yeah, that was Don's response, saying like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want these to be close games. I don't want these to be, like, very...
I mean, this is the final game of this block. I want this to be 3-2. I want it to be a very strong go-home show.
Exactly, like so do I, but I think these players are looking like, dang, I just want to take this where you want at this point for either side. So going to game 3, round 1-1. Oh, that's burst save?
That was a fantastic burst punish there. Depending on when you burst, you can actually burst out of the coup droit, but if you burst at the wrong time, it just whiffs.
Alright, nice EX wall.
Don Cisco has done his homework. S's Fireball Super is famously hard to punish, but he knew exactly what to do.
Don is showing a lot of matchup knowledge. Alright, nice. Alright, oh wow. A lot got caught pressing a lot of buttons there. Oh, he got caught with the form, or JB rather. Counter hit wall, and that's going to be dead Noelle, dead S feather, and then dead Noelle right there.
I don't even know what side that hit on. Don Cisco looking so strong here in the second and third games, just cleaning them up.
There was a lot, that match, there was a lot of counter hits on Ultimox's side. Like, it was stagger pressure, got counter hit. Don Cisco didn't confirm it though, but then goes for another connection. Just counter
Well, I wonder if Ultimox was maybe going for a 4B or a 2B,
I think
and Don
so.
Cisco is just like, hey, 4B, here's a 2A. Oh, 2B, here's a mid. He's
Yeah,
just shutting it down.
Definitely try to control a lot of what Ultimox does. But that's how you have to play against these players. Just control what he does. If you let him rock, he's just going to explode on you. Alright, nice. Here we go. Hey.
What's the mix? Goes empty low. Absolutely beautiful.
Nice. Magic revolver.
And he did the EX. So that EX gunshot does so much damage after the patch. He got 7k from an assist first punish. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's actually a lot. The average, I think, is like around the 4 to 5k area. Alright, nice connect on Dog.
Oh, it's just...
Oh, and the DP not working out for him.
And look at this optimal confirm.
Nice. Oh, opposite block.
It was pretty rough there. Don Cisco was in such a strong position to punish the burst or kill S. Ultimox made his choice.
Yeah, just goes for the DP there. Does not want to hold any pressure against. Caught with the low, though. Throw. It's just DP equal first in rather than S.
That's going to be a dead S.
Yeah.
It's all down to this. Can Noel make a comeback and keep Ultimox in this set?
It's going to be crazy. Alright, I really like using the Icer because it does have that foot property. So he's able to contest the possible 4B there to get out of the position right in his face. But let's see what's going to happen.
Oh, that 2B.
Activation.
This is so tough to get in against Batista. Noelle is known for her ability to get around zoners, but she always has to take a... Oh! Batista's facing the wrong way!
Oh.
Never mind, it's over. Don Cisco takes it 3-1.
Yeah, that was...
Cements his place in top 24.
That was incredible. Using that option there just to kind of catch Ultimox out. He played against Ultimox very, very well. But yeah, that was fantastic. Making it outside, well, making it into loser's third, top 24.
Look, we didn't see the winner's version of that match, but that was great adaptation from the loser's side. And Don Cisco ultimately wins the run back and moves on in the tournament.
Yeah, Ultimox beat him in the first set. So, and that just goes to show. 1-1 on them.
1-1.
All right, but with that being said, that is the end of the BBTag block.
I hope you guys have been as thoroughly entertained by these matches as we have been.
Yes.
I have been Iceropia.
Yes. Follow him on Twitter at Iceropia_FGC.
Yes, Iceropia_FGC.
Which you don't even tweet that much, but I tweet a ton. And follow me.
Follow that guy.
Yeah, at Bojack198. I play Azrael. But yeah, we'll be on later for, depending on whoever makes it out for the pools, we should be commentating top 24 if we don't qualify. And then from there, it can kind of get wild. But
let's see what happens.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Either way, stay tuned. More great anime fighting games coming right your way.
CF later today, top 8.